who has supported him every
Welcome back to Rattler Up Network. We have a great game here for you today where the San Marcos Rattlers are taking on the Canyon Cougars in a district matchup on the final half of the season. We are celebrating senior night here at the school, so that's what you're seeing live on our broadcast. It's a great chance to take time and appreciate the seniors, how much they've done this season, how well it's gone, and this game just having so much importance to it. Mason, joining me up here in the booth, explain to me a little bit about that.
The importance of this game is
all district honorable mention, 2025 all district academics, 2025.
The playoff spot comes down to the Rattlers either beating Canyon in this game tonight, and if they don't, they have to go next week to play Johnson. And if they do not beat out these two teams, they are out of the playoffs.
Yes, exactly. San Marcos needing to win one of their next two to get into the playoffs. This one being so crucial because this is their best chance to get in next week. Super tough opponent in Johnson, but this game went down to the wire the last time these two met. Happened on Tuesday. Canyon 3 runs in the final inning to walk off the game, winning 5-4. So the Rattlers dropped the first one, but now have the opportunity to clinch it out, get their playoff spot, and we'll see them in the upcoming weeks in the Texas playoffs. It's super big, but until then, we'll let you enjoy the rest of senior night. We'll return in just a little bit to get you the action here on the Rattler Up Network.
A 4-year varsity player involved in the STEM program and an honorable mention selection as a pitcher. Ronnie will continue his education and baseball career at Alfred University, where he is signed to play at the next level. Ronnie would like to thank his mom, dad, and sister for their love and support. Number 20, Xavier Baez, escorted by Roger Baez and Selena Baez. A 2-year varsity player and academic all-district honoree. Xavier will be pursuing a certification in collision repair. Xavier would like to thank his mom, dad, and all of his baseball coaches. Number 22, Charlie Helgeson, escorted by Jeff Helgeson and Ann Halsey. A 4-year varsity player, National Honor Society member, and ranked in the top 10% of his class. Charlie earned honorable mention as a second baseman his junior year and will continue his education and baseball career at Jefferson Community College. Charlie would like to thank his mom, dad, and siblings for always being there, along with Coach Webb, Coach Gonzalez, Coach Cogdale, and Coach Davis for helping him grow as both a person and a player. Number 23, Caleb Gomez, escorted by Glenn and Patty Gomez. A 4-year varsity player, Caleb earned second-team all-district, honorable mention, and academic all-district honors, along with a certification in computer science. He will continue his education to pursue a degree in health science and baseball career at National Park College in Hot Springs, Arkansas. Caleb would like to thank his parents, Glenn and Patty Gomez, and all of his coaches for their support. Number 24, Darren Vasquez, escorted by Bobby and Gloria Vasquez, brother Derek and fiancee Crystal. A 2-year varsity player, AB Honor Roll student, and academic all-district honoree. DJ plans to continue his education at Schreiner University to continue his baseball career. DJ would like to thank his mom, dad, and brother. Number 25, Colson Giese, escorted by his mother, Lane Knevlick, brother, Reed Keller, and grandmother, Debbie Dietz. A 4-year varsity player, 2-year captain, and your senior captain. Colson is a 2-time second-team all-district honoree and holds a food manager certification. He will be attending Texas State University, where he will pursue a degree in business marketing and finance. Colson would like to thank his mom and Oma for their unwavering support. Lindy Luna, escorted by Efren and Laura Luna. a dedicated 4-year contributor who will be attending Texas A&M Corpus Christi and has completed ECHS hours. Lindy would like to thank her parents, teachers, and friends for guiding her through her education. The pride and winning tradition was entrusted to these seniors to carry on a long line of championship teams. Coach Webb and his staff would like to thank the senior parents and guardians for allowing us to be a part of your sons and daughters' high school career. It has been a tremendous honor to coach, mentor, cry, and laugh with these young men. I hope they take the lessons learned from this program and apply them in their life. We are super proud of the class of 2026. Congratulations on a great season, and let's keep rolling. Coach Webb. Let's hear it one more time for all of our seniors. Thank you for leadership, dedication, and the legacy you leave behind.
Hey, Coach Wag. I know. Airball. He's down there. He's just talking to somebody. Huh? Yeah, he's like downstairs. Coach Wag. Coach Whack. Hey, we don't have a lineup, do we? Oh, it did? Oh, I didn't know that.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We'll now start with our starting lineups. We'll start with the Canyon Cougars. Batting first, number 9, playing third base, Andrew Galinandri. Batting second, playing center field, number 3, J.D. Ramirez. Batting third, Playing first, number 6, Aaron Varga. Batting fourth, playing left field, number 13, Elijah Delgado. Batting fifth, playing second, number 17, Joseph Simchick. Batting sixth, DHing, Will Tomsovich, number 7, and he'll be DHing for the pitcher, number 67, Cohen Mills. Batting seventh, playing short, number 4, Jacob Cruz. Batting eighth, playing...
Welcome back to Rattler Up Network. I'm Creek Ennis, joined here by Mason and very special Grant. We have a huge matchup today between the San Marcos Rattlers and the Canyon Cougars. Mason, tell us a little bit about what this game means for the Rattlers.
It's a very important game for the Rattlers here. If we win this game here, we will go to the playoffs. But now, if we do not win this game, we have to go next week and play Buda Johnson to secure our spot for the playoffs. And if we do not win either of these games, we are out of the playoffs.
Yes, exactly. So basically, the Rattlers needing one to get in. They have 2 matchups remaining in the season. This one against Canyon, their best bet of getting in next week. A super tough matchup against the Johnson Jaguars. But the Rattlers sitting at 18-10-1 on the season. They're 6-4 in district. If they win this one, they'll move to 7-4, allowing them to get that playoff spot. So the Rattlers, we have senior night today. It's a huge game. We're getting these batting lineups ready. We'll be ready for action after our national anthem. But until then, Mason, talk us a little bit about the weather conditions today. It's kind of died down a little bit, but...
Yes, earlier in the day, man, the wind was blowing hard. You guys, as I can see, y'all can't. The flags are blowing crazy. So let's see how that will affect the pitches.
Yeah, exactly. So the wind dying down a little bit. When we were out here setting up cameras, getting everything ready, that wind was blowing. So it's all blowing out to left field. So in the past, it's been going to right field and had a lot of trouble with our right fielders. But today, it is a super cloud-covered day, so we'll have no sun interference out in the outfield. So that's better for the defenders. But wind will be a factor. And we will go to our national anthem before we start this game. Until then, keep it here on the Rattler Up Network. Welcome back to Rattler Up Network. Leading off for the Canyon Cougars, number 9, Andrew Agualandri. Pitching for the Rattlers to start the day will be number 12, Cole Viatric.
Cole Viatric is leading the team in wins. Favorite player is Jordan Alvarez. Favorite MLB team is the Astros. And after graduation, he will be going to National Park College. He's a member of FCA and NHS.
A good thing there, Viatric. First pitch on the way. That one high for ball number 1. So 1-0 count for Andrew. Viatric winding up to pitch. That one hits off of some part of the batter. So they call that one a strike, I believe. Yeah, call 1-1. So that's called a strike, hit off of the bat of Andrew. So it's going to be counted as a foul ball for strike number 1. A 1-1 pitch on the way. That one's high, ball number 2. Two 1 pitch from Viatric. High for ball number 3. So a 3-1 count for Andrew. Viatric's done a great job pitching all season. That one swung at and missed for strike number 2. So an early full count in the game. Viatric starting to get warm. He likes to come out and get hot early. Wants to do that now. So full count pitch on the way. Swung at and missed for the strikeout. So our first Rattlers of Seguin, Rattler strikeout delivered by number 12, Cole Viatric.
Cole Viatric, one of our seniors here tonight that we would like to recognize.
Now batting number 3, J.D. Ramirez.
So now up to bat, number 3, J.D. Ramirez. Viatric's pitch. The wind, you can certainly see it strong. It took Cole's hat on that pitch, but that one was outside for ball number 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. That one high, ball number 2. Two-0 count, pitch on the way. High, ball number 3. Catcher Colson Easy will go talk it over with Viatric. Want to talk everything over, everything meaning more in this such a meaningful game for both teams, mainly for the Rattlers, win and get in sort of type of situation. So the Rattlers, this one meaning a lot. So with a 3-0 count, J.D. Ramirez finds himself exactly where he wants to be. Viatric has to work back into the count now. Pitch on the way. Good for strike number 1. Makes it a 3-1 count. Viatric done great working back into counts all season long as he looks to do so again here. 3-1 pitch. Swung at, fouled off left, so it will get back to our second full count of the day. So we've had 2 different batters and 2 different full counts. You can explain a little bit what that means for the pitcher.
So they are throwing more, which means that they might last less.
That one was outside, ball number 4. So Ramirez will take first off the walk. And now up to bat, number 6, Aaron Varga. So Viatric, runner on first. Pitch on the way. Good for strike number 1. So So number 6, Aaron Varga, senior for the Cougars. Plays first baseman as well as hitting third in the lineup. That one outside, ball number 1. Evens the count at 1. One count, pitch on the way. That one way high, ball number 2. So a 2-1 count for Varga. Beatrick has just got to control himself, get ahead of these pitches. He doesn't want to fall behind in counts. So with a 2-1 pitch on the way, it's swung at and missed for strike number 2. So a great pitch from Beatrick ties it up at 2. With 1 out in the inning, 1 more strike. We'll wrap up this batter. On deck is number 13, Elijah Delgado. That one swung at, fouled off behind home plate. It'll remain a 2-2 count. Two count. Pitch from Beatrick on the way. High for ball number 3. Runner tries to steal third, or tries to steal second, and does so successfully. So number 3, JD Ramirez, gets to second base off of the stolen base.
JD Ramirez did a great job of getting underneath the ball, underneath the glove. I'm sorry.
Yeah, able to get underneath the glove on the slide, safe at second. So a full count for Varga. We've had 3 different batters, 3 full counts. So it's got to do a number on Beatrick's arm. Got to wonder how long he'll be able to stay in there tonight as the full count pitch is on the way. Swung at and missed for strike number 3. So we get our second Rattler. Garcia Seguin Rattler strikeout. Gets our second out of the inning. So now up to bat, number 13, Elijah Delgado. So now with a runner on second, it'll be up to Delgado to bring this run in for the Cougars. Beatrick trying to get the Rattlers out of the first inning unscathed. Pitch on the way. Just high for ball number 1. So 1-0 count for Beatrick. Winding up to pitch. Good for strike number 1. Evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Cole Beatrick has 32 strikeouts on the season, has upped it to 34 just today, as that one's high for ball number 2. Cole Beatrick works both sides of the ball for the Rattlers. He hits and pitches. Will more than likely stay in this one as a hitter throughout the longevity of the game. So 2-1 count, pitch on the way. That one swung at, fouled off left, evens the count at 2. So 2-2 count, 2 outs in the inning. If Elijah Delgado is able to advance, it's number 17, Joseph Stimkick on deck. So a 2-2 pitch from Beatrick is on the way. Swung at, fouled off to right, so we'll stay at a 2-2 count. But Beatrick has had to throw lots of pitches early, which is not good for his arm longevity. So number 13, Elijah Delgado, scored the winning run in their last matchup that put Canyon just over top of the Rattlers at 5-4. So 2-2 pitch on the way from Viatric. Swung at, hit the part of the bat, so it's fouled off left. It'll remain a 2-2 count. Beatrick, runner on second, 2 outs in the inning. One more pitch will put the inning away. Two pitch on the way. Swung at, hit towards second base. Charlie, the throw to first is made for the third and final out of the top of the first inning. So Canyon not able to get the runner who's stranded at second. So we will head to commercial break. When we return, the Rattlers will lead off, hitting for the first time this game. All that and more on the Rattler Up Network.
Now batting, number 3, Chris Munoz.
Welcome back to Rattler Up Network. Leading off for the Rattlers, number 3, Juan Munoz.
Juan Munoz is leading in innings played with 170 innings played.
That first one good for strike number 1. So Munoz has been very important for the Rattlers. He's led off almost every single game this year. Pitching for the Cougars is number 67, Cohen Mills. That one outside, ball number 1. Pitch on the way. Low for ball number 2. So a 2-1 count. Mills' pitch. Good for strike number 2. So evens the count at 2. Our scoreboard went out. We'll get that fixed in just a second. So 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung at, hit deep to left. Caught by the left fielder all the way back at the wall for the first out of the bottom of the first inning. So now up to bat will be number 6, Jack Vasquez. A great play by the left fielder of Canyon, able to get under that one so far back in the left field. Mills' pitch, good for strike number 1.
Jack Vasquez has a .357 batting average. Would like to shout out his parents because they're a reason why he's pursuing his dream.
An 0-1 pitch, swung at, hit towards left field. Left fielder able to get under it for back-to-back outs. Pop flies to left on both of them, so that'll bring up number 22, Charlie Helgeson for the Rattlers.
Now batting, number 22, Charlie Helgeson.
So Charlie Helgeson been a great hitter all season.
Averaging .407.
Yep, leads the team in batting average at .407. Mills' pitch, high, ball number 1.
Would like to shout out his mom and dad because they are the greatest. Another one of our seniors here.
And we celebrate him on our senior night. They've done a great job of making them feel very congratulated on their last night as that one hit out to the third baseman. The throw to first is made for the third and final out of the bottom of the first inning. The long throw from third over the first closes it out. So we will head to commercial break. When we come back, number 17, Joseph Simkick, will lead off for the Cougars. Until then, keep it here on the Rattler Up Network.
Now batting, number 17, Joseph Simkick.
Welcome back to Rattler Up Network. It is now number 17, Joseph Simkick, hitting for the Cougars. Viatric winds up to pitch. Right down the middle for strike number 1. So Viatric faced 4 batters in the first inning. Struck out 2 of them. 1 of them walked. That one hit. Second baseman Helgeson makes the play out to first for the first out of the top of the second inning. So a quick, great start for the Rattlers. So now up to bat will be number 7, Will Tomsovich.
Now batting, number 7, Will Tomsovich.
Beatrick winds up to pitch. Good for strike number 1. Beatrick definitely heated up early with 2 strikeouts in the first. Already has an out in the second and is up 0-1 in the count. That one just outside, ball number 1. Beatrick winds up to pitch. Swung at, hit towards Helgeson once again. The throw out to first is made for the 3rd straight time. So Charlie had an eventful start to the game as they get the 2nd out of the inning, and that'll bring up number 4, Jacob Cruz, the shortstop for the Cougars, to bat. Already 2 outs in the inning, so he'll need a 2-out rally to keep this inning going. If he does, it'll be number 1, Alex Felderhoff, up to bat. So Beatrick has gone 2 up, 2 down. Looks to make it a 3rd. First pitch outside, ball number 1. Beatrick's pitch. Good for strike number 1. Beatrick's pitch, swung at, no contact, makes it a 1-2 count for number 4, Jacob Cruz. So up early in the count, Beatrick just couldn't get him there. Umpire calls that one a ball. Ties it up at 2. Two-two pitch from Beatrick. Swung at and missed for the 3rd strikeout of the game. Our Garcias of Seguin Rattler strikeouts. So that'll do it for the top of the 2nd. When we come back, it'll be the Rattlers and number 11, Landon Munoz leading off. All that and more on the Rattler Up Network.
Batting number 11, Landon Munoz.
Welcome back to Rattler Up Network. It's number 67, Cohen Mills, pitching to number 11, Landon Munoz of the Rattlers. First pitch on the way. It's low, ball number 1.
Landon Munoz leading the team in stolen bases.
So if Munoz is able to get on base, definitely a threat to the Cougars. Mills' pitch is low, ball number 2. For a 2-0 count, Mills has to work back into the count now. Pitch on the way. Good for strike number 1, makes it 2-1. 2-1 pitch from Mills on the way. Swung at, hit over to the shortstop to throw out the first. Just in time for the first out of the bottom of the second inning. And that'll bring up number 4, Elijah Ramirez, to hit for the Rattlers.
Now batting, number 4, Elijah Ramirez.
That first pitch, ball number 1.
Elijah Ramirez leading in runs and on-base percentage with 28 runs and a .547 on-base percentage.
So Ramirez gets on base a lot. That one outside, ball number 2. So the outs have came plentiful early. The Rattlers, seen 7 batters have 6 outs, as that one's good for strike number 1, makes it 2-1. The Rattlers trying to put one in play. They're without a hit so far.
We saw that wind pick up and actually knocked out one of our flags.
Oh, it actually did. Our first time losing a flag. We've had so much trouble with the wind, but we never lost a flag. That one's hit behind home plate, ties it up at 2. Me and Mr. Odom had talked about shouting out our flag-making company for how sturdy they are, but we have our first casualty of our flags. So a 2-2 count for Mills. Pitching to Ramirez. Pitch on the way. Outside, ball number 3. So a full count for Ramirez. It's the first time the Rattlers have had a full count on the batting end today. Full count pitch is swung at, hit towards right field. He is able to get under it to make the catch, gets the second out of the bottom of the second, and that'll bring up number 5, Andrew Wilson, to hit for the Rattlers.
Now batting, number 5, Andrew Wilson.
Andrew Wilson, batting average is .282. After graduation, wants to go to vet school at Oklahoma State.
So pitch on the way. Good for strike number 1. Mills has done a great job of making outs for the Cougars. A 1 pitch on the way. Swung at, fouled off to right. Makes it an 0-2 count, and the Rattlers are at extreme danger of going back-to-back 3 up, 3 downs on the offensive end. Pitch on the way, swung at, got past the shortstop, and that'll be good for the Rattlers single. So number 5, Andrew Wilson, gets the first hit of the game for either team as he hits the single past the shortstop, and it'll bring up number 2, Juan Alonso, for the Rattlers.
Number 2, Juan Alonso.
Batting average is .244.
Tries to pick him off at first, can't get it in time. So Andrew Wilson will stay at first. A clean slate for Alonso.
Another one of our seniors.
Mills the pitch. Swung at, no contact, makes it the first strike of the at-bat. An 0-1 pitch from Mills, and actually does not come as he tries to pick him off at first. It's unsuccessful, but the Cougars wanting to keep the Rattlers honest. They know that they like to steal. And number 5, Andrew Wilson, definitely one of the ones that are great at stealing. Mills' pitch is outside, for ball number 1. Mills, 1-1 count. Pitch on the way. Swung at, fouled off to right. Makes it a 1-2 count for Juwan. Pitch on the way, hit at towards center field. Able to get under it for the third and final out of the bottom of the second inning. So the Rattlers had the first hit of the day. We're not able to advance them from first. So when we come back from commercial break, it'll be number 1, Alex Felderhoff, leading off for the Cougars. Until then, our score is 0-0. Keep it here on the Rattler Up Network.
Now batting, number 1, Alex Felderhoff.
Welcome back to Rattler Up Network. We have number 1, Alex Felderhoff, leading off for the Cougars to start our third inning.
Here on senior night, we would love to give a big shout out to our seniors.
Always great to shout them out, as that one's good for strike number 1. Viatric been on fire early. 0-1 pitch on the way. That one swung at, fouled off to right. Heads over to our batting cages. So an 0-2 count for Felderhoff. Viatric 0-2 pitch. That one low, ball number 1. One-two pitch. That one outside, ball number 2. Two count. Batter calls time. Steps off. Recollects his thoughts. Canyon still without a hit so far in the game. Viatric's 2-2 pitch. Say the bat didn't get around, so they'll call it strike or ball number 3. Makes a full count for Felderhoff. Our first baseline judge said the bat did not cross the plate. So that one in the dirt for ball number 4. So Felderhoff will take first off the walk, and it'll bring up number 14, Tyler Dunaway for the Cougars. The Cougars will bring in a pinch runner, number 3, J.D. Ramirez.
Pinch running for the Cougars, number 21, Daniel Mutter. Now batting number 14, Tyler Dunaway.
So Viatric pitching to Dunaway. They're out to first. Keeping them honest. Coach Webb loving to keep the runners honest. They've already allowed 1 stolen base so far in the game, not wanting a second. So first pitch. Good for strike number 1. So an 0-1 count for Dunaway. Viatric 0-1 pitch. Batter makes contact off the bunt, so the throw out to first is made for the first out, but it does do exactly what they wanted it to do as Felderhoff advances to second. And that'll bring up number 9, Andrew Gualadri. So Gualandri 0 for 1 on the day. Was struck out back in the first inning. Viatric the pitch. Low, ball number 1. Viatric 1-0 pitch. That one's high, ball number 2 as the wind takes his hat off once again. So Coach Gonzalez will go out there with Viatric, talk it over.
I think we need a had fall-off tracker on this game.
That would be helpful because, I mean, as we said, this wind just actually doesn't even look too bad right now, but it's definitely been killer. It's been a huge factor. We've seen more balls head out to left field than we have right. So Gualandri has a 2-0 count. Gonzalez talking it over with the infield. Got everything he wanted to say. Talked it over with number 12, Cole Viatric. Cole already 3 strikeouts on the day. Viatric ready for action once again. 2-0 pitch on the way. Swung at, hit high towards second base. Charlie Helgeson able to get under that one for the second out of the top of the 3rd inning. And that'll bring up number 3, J.D. Ramirez. So excuse me, that pinch runner is not J.D. Ramirez. I can't quite see the number, but know that it is not number 3, J.D. Ramirez. So Viatric has a runner at second. Pitch on the way. That one's low, ball number 1. So that pinch runner is number 21, Daniel Mutter. Viatric, the 1-0 pitch, swung at and missed for the strike. Evens the count at 1 apiece. 1-1. Viatric looked to make the throw to second. Didn't follow through, so to remain 1-1. Runner at second. Ramirez up to bat. Viatric the pitch. Jack swing didn't get around, so good for ball number 2. Cole Viatric the pitch. That one swung at, fouled off behind home plate. Makes it a 2-2 count for Ramirez. Two pitch. Good for strike number 3. So we get the third and final out. Our Garcias of Seguin Rattler strikeout brings up to 4 on the day. So the Rattlers escape once again. The runner on second left stranded. So when we come back, it'll be number 25, Colson Geesty leading off. You're watching the Rattler Up Network.
Take me anywhere in Texas, the only home I know. I'm a child of the Alamo and the yellow gold. So when I go, take me to Texas, where my daddy worked, where his blood and sweat and tears still in that red dirt. I'll Palomino's run. Cowboys are kids, and if I stray too far, I'll let my Lone Star breeze take me to Texas.
Number 25,
Welcome back to Rattler Up Network. It's number 25, Colson Geesey, hitting for the Rattlers, pitched to by number 67, Cohen Mills. So first pitch on the way, a huge swing and a miss.
Colton Geesey with a .254 batting average, also leading the team in home runs with 3.
So a lot of power behind Geesey, stemming a lot from his football days. As that one's low, ball number 1.
Yes, he is also plays on the varsity team this year.
And played varsity linebacker for the San Marcos Rattlers.
Another one of our seniors. He would like to shout out his mom, grandma, little
That one
sister,
swung at and missed, makes it 1-2.
and best friends.
So a 1-2 count for Geesey. On deck is number 21, Nate Velasquez. So Cohen Mills winding up to pitch. Swung at and missed for strike number 3. So the first down to the bottom of the third. It'll bring up number 21, Nate Velasquez.
number 21, Nate Velasquez.
First pitch swung at, fouled off behind home plate. Ooh. Now it came very close to hitting one of our unsuspecting fans, but that makes the count 0-1 for Velasquez.
Nate Velasquez, slugging percentages .583.
Now leads the team in slugging percentage as that one swung at, got past the shortstop and the third baseman, so that'll be good for the Rattlers single. The second hit of the game, both of them have been by the Rattlers so far, and that'll bring up number 3, Juan Munoz.
Now batting, number 3.
Munoz is 0 for 1 on the day. Throw out the first, not in time. But you saw number 3, Juan Munoz, squaring around to bunt, trying to advance the runner to second. They're willing to sacrifice an out for it. Retreats it back, hits it high up in the air towards the shortstop, who gets under it to make the play for the second out of the bottom of the third inning. And that'll bring up number 6, Jack Vasquez for the Rattlers.
Jack Vasquez, a Texas State commit.
Number 6.
He's been great for the Rattlers all season long.
There.
So runner at first, Vasquez hitting for the Rattlers. A throw out to first, not in time. Cougars loving to keep the Rattlers honest. So Jack Vasquez, a Texas State commit, but we have our very own Texas State student up here in the box as the throw out to first, not in time once again. Grant joins us up here. He's been here for the past 3 games. He's been an absolute great help to the program and just an overall fun to have up here in the booth. So still an 0-0 count as that one's hit towards the third baseman, but is it foul? So an 0-1 count for Vasquez. Oh, 0-1 count for Vasquez. Cohen Mills has done a great job pitching for the Cougars. Needing one more out to get out of the third inning with still no runs apiece. Throughout the first, not in time. That is 3 throws out to first with only 1 pitch thrown to Jack Vasquez. Mills' pitch is swung at, fouled off once again, brings the count to 0-2. So the Rattlers have been making lots of contact with the ball in this inning, just most of them have not gone the exact direction they want. So an 0-2 count for Vasquez. Mills winding up to pitch. Low, ball number 1. One-two pitch on the way. Swung at. Fouled off to right. Remains a 1-2 count. Velasquez very eager to get to second. You want to see if Cohen Mills makes the throw out to first. He likes to check over there. Kenyon likes to keep runners honest. And just as I said, that's exactly what they do. The throw not in time. So a 1-2 counts for Vasquez. Mills the pitch. That one gets away from the catcher, so Velasquez will advance to second off the fumbled catch. In a 2-2 count now for Velasquez after the ball.
A great read by Velasquez.
So the first time the Rattlers have had a runner in scoring position. Mills the pitch. That one gets away. Ball number 3. So a full count for Vasquez. He's done an excellent job of getting back into the count. Full count pitch is swung out and missed for the third and final out of our third inning. So when we come back from commercial break, it'll be number 6, Aaron Varga, leading off for the Cougars. Until then, you are watching the Rattler Up Network.
Dogwood flowers and I'm hoping for rally. I can see my baby tonight. So ride me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Ride me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, ride me, mama, like the wind in the rain. Ride me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey. Running from the cold off of New England, I was born to be a fiddler in an old town string band. My baby plays the guitar, I pick a banjo now. Country winners keep on getting me down, lost my money.
Welcome back to Rattler Up Network. It's number 6, Aaron Varga, leading off for the Cougars. We have a scoreless game through 3 innings. We begin the top of the 4th with the Rattlers pitching number 12, Cole Viatric. Pitch on the way. Good for strike number 1. So an 0-1 pitch on the way. Just outside, ball number 1. So we love to have you watching here on the Rattler Up Network, but it is absolutely beautiful here at Rattler Stadium. We would love for you to come out, watch the Rattlers live, as that one swung at, hit towards right field, and he is able to get under it to make the catch for the first out of the top of the 4th inning. And that'll bring up number 13, Elijah Delgado.
Now batting, number 13,
Elijah Delgado, excuse me. Delgado 0 for 1 on the day. Had a ground out to second base back in the 1st inning. Beatrick the pitch. That one's low, ball number 1. One 0 count, pitch on the way. Right down the middle for strike number 1. One pitch on the way. That one swung at, fouled off deep to left. Makes it a 1-2 count. 1-2 count. Theatric the pitch. Swung at, fouled off left. So always a special thanks to our sponsors at Cavender Nissan. So many others that the Rattlers love to thank. Any opportunity they can. Thank you for sponsoring our Rattlers, able to let us do what we love to do so much, even our program here, which is run by so many fantastic people. As a 1-2 pitch from Beatrick is swung on, hit towards left field. Not able to get under it. It hits the wall, and it'll remain a 1-2 count. So, Mason, you're joining me up here in the booth. Tell the viewers what you usually do here on our broadcast, because you're always such a big help, and you're in a new testing environment up here in the booth with me.
Usually I'm out on the field, actually, running the cameras that you see here.
Yeah, so our fantastic camera is usually run by Mason, the voice you are hearing next to me today. That one's swung at, fouled off to the exact same spot 3 times in a row. So still a 1-2 count for Delgado. So, Mason, which one do you like more?
To be honest, I like it up here a lot more.
You do like it up here
I like
more.
it up here a lot more.
Good. I like it up here. This is what I like to do. So 1-2 count. Good for strike number 3. So we get the second out of the top of the 4th inning, and our Garcias of Seguin Rattler strikeout total goes up to a total of 4.
Now batting.
Although I do have to say, they have,
Actually, yeah, 5 Garcias of Seguin Rattler strikeouts.
they have their pluses and minuses.
Absolutely. So now up to bat number 17, Joseph Simkick. Beatrick the pitch, swung on, hit towards the shortstop, who is able to get under it to make the play for the 3rd and final out of the top of the 4th inning. So 3 up, 3 down, including a strikeout. And when we come back, leading up for the Rattlers is number 22, Charlie Helgeson. Until then, you are watching the Rattler Up Network.
Now batting, number 22, Charlie Helgeson.
Welcome back to Rattler Up Network. It's number 22, Charlie Helgeson, the second baseman leading off for the Rattlers. He's 0 for 1 on the day.
Yes, Charlie has a 0.407 batting average
First
and
pitch is high, ball number 1.
33 hits.
And it leads the team in multiple categories: batting average, hits, RBIs, doubles. A man of many different leading, as that one is hit towards left field. Left fielder able to get under it and make the catch for the first out of the bottom of the 4th inning, and that'll bring up number 11, Landon Munoz, to hit. Landon Munoz also 0 for 1 on the day.
Now batting, number 11.
So the Rattlers
Munoz.
able to get some hits, but haven't strung together any big plays. Their most batters in a single inning has been 4 so far. Canyon having similar luck on the offensive side. We've had a defensive matchup as that one is hit towards left field. It's hit foul. 0-1 count. An 0-1 count for Munoz. Oh, 1 pitch. High, ball number 1. One pitch. Low, ball number 2. Two one pitch for Mills on the way. Good strike number 2. A great breaking ball. Looked high and then broke across the plate at the right moment. Got the strike, evens the count at 2 apiece. Two pitch. Swung at, made contact. So it's ruled fair. Or sorry, ruled foul. So he'll stay up to bat. Stays a 2-2 count. They called that one a ball, excuse me. So a full count for Munoz. He hit that one foul down the left line. A full count for Munoz. Full count pitch, swung at towards the third baseman. The throw out to first is made for the second out of the inning. Despite the student section chance, it was not able to put that one into play. And it'll bring up number 4, Elijah Ramirez for the Rattlers.
We love the love for our seniors here on senior night.
Now, the more the merrier. We'd love to have you come out here, watch the Rattlers live. We have our student section. That white out up in the top right corner, those are our students of the football program, as that one's good for strike number 1.
Number 4, Elijah Ramirez leading in runs with 28.
Oh, 1 pitch. Swung at straight towards the pitcher. The throw out to first, underhanded and made for the third out of the bottom of the 4th inning. So that'll wrap up our 4th inning. And when we come back from commercial break, it'll be number 7, Will Tomsovich, leading off for the Cougars. Until then, you're watching the Rattler Up Network. Welcome back to Rattler Up Network. Leading off for the Cougars, number 7, Will Tomsovich. Still pitching for the Rattlers is number 12, Cole Viatric. That first pitch right down the middle for strike number 1.
Cole Viatric has 5 strikeouts in this ball game.
5 Garcias of Seguin Rattler strikeouts for Viatric. He looks to make it a 6th. That one's low, ball number 1.
Cole Viatric would like to shout out his mom, dad, and all of his family.
1-1 pitch, right down the middle for strike number 2. Viatric really found his groove in these past couple innings. So really the whole game he's been locked in, making every pitch count. It's a 1-2 count for Viatric, trying to get the first out of the inning. Up near the batter for ball number 2. Evens the count at 2. 2-2 count, swing and a miss for the strikeout. Our Garcias of Seguin Rattler strikeout total is now up to 6. So now up to bat will be number 4, Jacob Cruz. Viatric's pitch, swung at, hit towards left field. Left fielder able to get under it and make the catch for the second out of the top of the 5th inning. And that'll bring up number 1, Alex Felderhoff. He was walked back in the 3rd inning. It'll be his second shot at the plate today.
Now batting number 1, Alex Felderhoff.
Viatric the pitch. Good for strike number 1. Oh, 1 pitch for Viatric on the way. That one gets outside, ball number 1. So 1-1 pitch on the way. Swung at and missed for strike number 2. A 1-2 count, pitch on the way. Swung at, fouled behind home plate. It'll remain a 1-2 count. One-two pitch from Viatric. Just low, ball number 2. The Rattlers started to warm up some pitches over there in the bullpen. Viatric's pitched a great game so far, but throwing a lot of pitches. So it's 2-2 count. Pitch on the way. That one's low. Ball number 3. Another full count for Felderhoff. He's had back-to-back full counts. Walked on his previous one. Viatric the pitch. It's high, ball number 4, so Felderhoff will take first off the walk. Canyon will bring in a pinch runner. It's number 21, Daniel Mutter. So number 14, Tyler Dunaway, up to bat for the Cougars. Rattlers only needing one more out to get out of the top of the 5th. Cougars still without a hit. That one hits the batter, so he will take first off the hit by pitch. So runners at first and second. This is the first time in the game that Canyon has had 2 runners on at the same time. And it's off of a two-out rally. So Coach Gonzalez will go over and talk it over with Kovacic. Hey, Grant. Talk is over with Kovacic. They leave him out there. So runners at first and second. Number 9, Andrew Gualandri up to bat. He's 0 for 2 on the day. That first one hit high up in the air towards left field. He is able to get under it and make the catch for the 3rd and final out of the top of the 5th inning. So the Rattlers keep 2 stranded on base. And when we come back from commercial break, it'll be number 5, Andrew Wilson, leading off for the Rattlers. Until then, keep it here on the Rattler Up Network. Welcome back to Rattler Up Network. Leading off for the San Marcos Rattlers is number 5, Andrew Wilson.
Andrew Wilson has 23 RBIs.
So 23 RBIs on the season. He's the one that's going to have to get on base first. Try and start a string of runs for the Rattlers, who are scoreless so far, as the first one's high, ball number 1. We've had a tough defensive matchup with excellent pitching from both sides.
He's on the FFA veterinarian science team, so we love to see our players be involved in school.
First, that pitch good for the first strike, makes it 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way. Good for strike number 2.
Batting average of .282.
One-two pitch on the way. Swung at, fouled off behind home plate.
Keep going, babe.
1-2 count for Wilson.
Let's go, 5.
1-2 pitch on the way. Swung at. Absolutely bombed foul to right. So it'll remain a 1-2 count for Wilson. It's number 67, Cohen Mills, pitching for the Cougars. He's done an excellent job. Allowed 2 hits so far, as that one's high, ball number 2. No walk set from Mills.
You see that wind picking up again.
Yeah, the wind definitely becoming stronger as the night has progressed. Pitch on the way. Good for strike number 3 and the strikeout for the first out of the bottom of the 5th. And with that, I'll bring up number 2, Juan Alonso, for his second at-bat of the game.
Now batting, number 2, Juan Alonso.
Mills the pitch. Swung at, no contact for strike number 1.
Alonso with a batting average of .244.
0-1 pitch. Batter steps off.
Pick it up out of his hand and rip it up the middle. Let's go.
So still an 0-1 count. No runners on. 1 out in the inning. Mills the pitch. High, ball number 1. Catcher calls time, wants to go talk it over with his pitcher.
Pick a spot in the zone, and when the ball's there, rip it. Let's go.
The catcher is number 1, Alex Felderhoff for the Cougars. Talking it over with Mills, trying to get everything right. The Canyon Cougars are 10-16-1 on the season. They are 5-6 in district play. Compare that to the Rattlers, who are 18-10-1 and 6-4 in district. And with a win tonight, they are a lock for a playoff spot. That one's good. Strike number 2. One-two pitch. Ball hit. Second baseman gets past him, and it's good for the single for number 2, Juan Alonso. So mass credit to our student section up in the top right. Lots of noise. I may be able to hear that on the camera. I hear it all the way up here in the booth through walls and glass and even headphones. They're being so loud. So it'll bring up number 25, Colson Giese.
They were doing the 7 Nation Army.
So Giese up to bat. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Mills the pitch, swung at and missed. Strike number 1.
Colton Giese in the culinary arts program. and enjoys kayaking.
Always love kayaking.
Same here. I'm a kayak person.
Grant loves kayaking too. That one outside, 1-1 count.
True story.
A 1-1 count for Giese. Rattlers now have 3 hits on the day. Throw out the first, not in time. Cougars love to keep the Rattlers honest. One pitch, swung at and missed. Strike number 2. One, 2 count for Giese. Has the help of the student section behind him. Pitch on the way, swung at, hit high towards left field. Center fielder is the one that gets under it and makes the catch for the second out of the bottom of the 5th inning, and it'll bring up number 21, Nate Velasquez.
Now batting, number 21, Nate Velasquez.
Throw out the first. Not in time.
Nate Velasquez with a batting average of .306.
Catcher calls time, or batter calls time. It's number 21, Nate Velasquez. He's 1 for 1 on the day, had a single back in the 3rd inning. That pitch hit towards the third baseman. It's hit foul, so it makes it an 0-1 count. A 1 count for Velasquez. Batter steps off, calls time. Velasquez steps up, is ready. Steps off again. Trying to throw the pitcher off his momentum. Mills the pitch. It's low. Ball number 1. So 1-1 count for Velasquez. Pitch on the way. It's outside. Ball number 2. Batter steps off. Two, 1 pitch. On the way, swung at, hit over to third base. It's hit foul. So a 2-2 count. 2-2 pitch. High breaking ball, called ball number 3. The second baseman of Canyon wanted to call that one himself. So a full count for Velasquez. Pitch on the way, swung at and missed for strike number 3 for the third and final out of the 5th inning. So when we return from commercial break, it'll be number 3, J.D. Ramirez leading off for the Cougars. All that and more on the Rattler Up Network. Welcome back to Rattler Up Network. Leading off for the Cougars, number 3, J.D. Ramirez. He is 0 for 1 on the day with a walk back in the first inning. Still pitching for the Rattlers, number 12, Cole Viatric. First pitch on the way. Good strike number 1. A 1 pitch, swung at and missed, strike number 2. Oh, 2 pitch on the way. Right down the middle for strike number 3. The Rattler Garcias of Seguin Rattler strikeout. And it'll bring up number 6, Aaron Varga.
Now batting number 6, Aaron Varga.
That is the Rattlers' 7th strikeout of the game. Viatric the pitch, swung at, fouled off behind home plate, makes it an 0-1 count. Pitch on the way. That one hit towards the shortstop. The throw to first. In time for the out. The second out of the top of the 6th inning. And that'll bring up number 13, Elijah Delgado. Delgado 0 for 2 on the day. Viatric, absolute clinic of an inning so far. Has yet to throw a ball all inning. First pitch on the way. That one low, ball number 1. So 1-0 count. Pitch on the way from Viatric. Swung at and missed for strike number 1. Evens the count at 1 apiece. 1-1 pitch from Viatric. Swung at, hit towards left field. It is foul. Makes it a 1-2 count. One-two counts. Theatric has been pitching an absolutely amazing game. They've got 2 outs in the inning. Pitch on the way, swung at, hit high up in the air. Center fielder is able to get under it and make the catch for the 3rd and final out of the top of the 6th inning. So when we come back, it'll be the Rattlers and number 3, Juan Munoz leading off. Until then, keep it here on the Rattler Up Network.
Chasing dreams that you've been dreaming, loving boys you never met. I'm still stuck here in the city, so much left I have to learn. Grandpa's shaking off his cancer just in case.
Welcome back to Rattler Up Network. Leading off for the Rattlers, number 3, Juan Munoz. Still pitching for the Cougars, number 67, Cohen Mills. There's our student section. They've done a great job all game of being loud and being present. Most of the group consisted of our San Marcos Rattler football program. Waving the flag is Avon Villalobos. Mills the pitch. High, ball number 1.
Munoz with 6 stolen bases.
1-0 pitch, squares around the bunt, hits the batter, so he will advance off the hit by pitch. And now up to bat number 6, Jack Vasquez.
Now batting, number 6, Jack Vasquez.
So Mason, having a student section being present in there and always there for you, especially for this baseball team in such a critical game, how much does that mean to the players and to the association for helping them come out with this one in a win?
It means a lot, man. It gives them confidence. You know, it shows them that they can do this, that they have people supporting them.
They're out to first, not in time. Exactly as you said, the better the student section, the more confident our players are, the more hits we get off of just fuel from their energy. So still, he squares around to bunt. That one low, ball number 1. So the Rattlers showing that they're willing to sacrifice an out to advance the runner to second. Pitch on the way. Good, strike number 1.
Gotta be you, 6. Come on. Nobody better right here, bud. Find you a gap.
Batter called time, now steps back into the batter's box. Mills throw out to first, not in time.
You got this, Pop.
1-1 count. Mills' pitch on the way. Goes to bunt. Pitcher rallies it, throws to first, is made, but the runner does advance to second as planned. So Vasquez sacrifices for the advancement of the runner, and he'll bring up number 22, Charlie Helgeson, to bat. Charlie Helgeson leading the team in doubles. A double here would advance that runner all the way around to home and get our first runs of the evening.
Fun fact about Charlie is that he has indeed met Jamie Foxx.
That is a great fun fact from Charlie Helgeson. Charlie Helgeson also committed to play for Jefferson Community College. Batter steps off, calls time. He was also a part of Rattler Up Network last year. Helped become, as that one's good, strike number one, helped become a pioneer of this program. Did it last year in its early work, so always great to have people like him. This is a great network, great opportunity for so many different people, as it's an 0-1 count for Helgeson. Mills. Batter calls time, steps off. Rattlers have been calling time for their batters, especially in this last couple of innings, trying to throw the pitcher off of his game. We have our student section trying to be loud. It hasn't affected him so far. They need to be louder. As that one's good, strike number two. So an 0-2 count for Helgeson. Oh, 2 count, pitch on the way. Swung at, hit towards right field. It is foul. So it'll remain an 0-2 count.
You got this, bud. He goes away on 2 strikes every time. Everything's outside the outside corner. Come on.
Helgeson called time, steps into the box.
Take it to right, babe.
0-2 count. Pitch on the way. Swung at, hit high up in the air towards left field. Left fielder able to get under and make the play. Runner does not tag up, so he will stay at second. That was the second out of the bottom of the 6th. The Rattlers have a runner in scoring position, only the second time they've had this all game. Crucial to capitalize on this opportunity, and it's number 11, Landon Munoz, given that assignment. Mills' pitch, right down the middle, strike number 1. Mills has an excellent breaking ball. He's cut across the plate multiple times so far, caught the batters off guard. So an 0-1 pitch on the way. That one's low, ball number 1. One count. Mills the pitch. Good, strike number 2.
Outside, all right. It's okay, baby. It's okay. Take it out. Take one, Lando. Drive it. Make a peg, Landon.
1-2 pitch on the way. Swung at and missed for strike number 3 in the 3rd and final outs of the bottom of the 6th inning. So that'll do it. When we return from commercial break, it'll be number 17, Joseph Simkick, leading off for the Cougars. Until then, we'll send you to commercial break. Keep it here on the Rattler Up Network.
17, Joseph Simchick.
Welcome back to Rattler Up Network. It's number 17, Joseph Simkick, leading off for the Cougars. That first pick from Beatrick, good for strike number 1.
Cole Viatric has pitched a great game so far.
Absolutely. 0-1 count. That one fouled off behind home plate. Makes it 0-2. Pitch on the way. Struck out. So they call that one a strike. It gets our Garcia Subseguin Rattler strikeout for the first out of the top of the 7th inning.
Number 7, Will Tomsovic.
So now up to bat, number 7, Will Tomsovic. That was our 8th strikeout of the game, delivered by number 12, Cole Viatric. That one was good. Strike number 1. Oh, 1 pitch on the way. That one high, ball number 1. On 1 pitch, right down the middle for strike number 2. Tomsovic is 0 for 2 on the day. Struck out back in the 5th inning. Has a 1-2 count. Viatric the pitch. That one hit high up in the air. Viatric gets under it to make the catch for the 2nd out of the top of the 7th inning.
As his hat falls off for the 3rd time.
Yeah, keep our tracker going. We're at 3 now. So now number 4, Jacob Cruz up the bat. First pitch to Cruz. High, ball number 1. Cruz 0 for 2 on the day. Struck out back in the 2nd inning. Beatrix pitch. Good for strike number 1. Umpire favoring that corner towards the strike zone. You've seen Viatric target that area quite a lot. That one hit high up in the air towards center field. The second baseman gets under it to make the catch for the 3rd and final out of the top of the 7th inning. So it'll give the Rattlers a chance to end the game in this next inning if they can put a run on the board. So when we come back, it'll be number 4, Elijah Ramirez leading off. All that and more on the Rattler Up Network. There's our student section getting special film work. They've been a great help to the Rattlers all night. In the camera, you can see all the students. Ricardo Villapando, Alejandro Murillo, Luke Paxtonak, all conductors of the student section. They've done a great job all night long. So the Rattlers have one bottom half of the inning to try and put this one away. If they can score a run, they will win the game and they will have a playoff spot. So it'll come down to number 4, Elijah Ramirez, number 5, Andrew Wilson, and number 2, Juan Alonzo that are guaranteed to hit in this inning.
Now batting, number 4, Elijah Ramirez.
So number 67, Cohen Mills, will stay on the mound. It's number 4, Elijah Ramirez, hitting for the Rattlers. Pitch on the way. Good for strike number 1. So an 0-1 count for Ramirez. He squared around to bunt. See if he goes back. Pitch on the way. That one swung at. Fouled off to left. Makes it an 0-2 count. If the Rattlers are not able to score a run in this inning, we will keep it here for extra innings. So an 0-2 count. Mills the pitch. That one outside, ball number 1. Pitch on the way. Inside, ball number 2. Two-two pitch. Swung at, hit high in the air towards center field. He's running over there to get it. The left fielder is the one to make the catch. Fell right in between them, but he gets under it to get the first out of the bottom of the 7th inning. And that'll bring up number 5, Andrew Wilson. Wilson is 1 for 2 on the day. Had a single back in the 2nd inning.
Andrew Wilson.
Number 5, Andrew Wilson, with a batting average of .282.
Mills the pitch. Swung at, hit high toward center field. Doesn't make the catch. It falls past the center fielder. Wilson rounding second to third. And that is good for the San Marcos triple. Andrew Wilson, a huge bomb to center field. He couldn't quite track it down and couldn't make the catch. It lands just to the side of him. And Wilson uses that speed to get all the way to third base. So the Rattlers in prime scoring position with only 1 out in the inning. It brings up number 2, Juan Alonzo, to try and put this one away and put the Rattlers in the playoffs. So the Cougars will talk it over with their pitcher. What a huge play by Andrew Wilson. A total spark plug. Because before this, the Rattlers only had 3 hits in the game, all of them singles. And yes, as Grant says, we now have our 4th hit with that triple. And now the postseason lays on the shoulders of number 2, Juan Alonzo.
Break it up.
So everything now resolving. Rattlers and Cougars both have talked it over for this potential game-ending at-bat for number 2, Juwan Alonso, with a chance to be the hero of San Marcos baseball. They walked number 2, Juwan Alonso. So number 2, Juwan Alonso, will not have the opportunity. He is walked.
After the official walk, number 25, now batting.
They're trying to do that to set up the double play opportunity. And it'll be number 25, Colson Giese, with a huge assignment to win the game for the Rattlers. He's 0 for 2 on the day, but has the chance to do something incredible to put the Rattlers into the postseason. So in our first ever broadcast, number 25, Colson Giese hit a walk-off home run to get the Rattlers the win, and he has a similar opportunity now with a chance for a walk-off RBI to send the Rattlers to the playoffs and get the win here in San Marcos.
Especially here on senior night.
Yeah, on senior night, he is a senior. Could be one incredible last hurrah here at Rattler Stadium. It's number 67, Cohen Mills, pitching that one. Low, ball number 1. So an 0-1 or 1-0 count for Giese. Mills the pitch. Low, ball number 2. Two-0 count. Giese steps off, calls time. Pitch on the way, swung at, fouled off right, makes it a 2-1 count. Two-one count. Super crucial pitches coming here from Mills. Pitch on the way, swung at, hit past the pitcher. It's good. Giese, the walk-off RBI to send the Rattlers to the postseason. An absolute incredible hit right over the head of Mills to get the Rattlers the win. Absolute incredible work by Colson Giese. So with that, the Rattlers move to 19-10-1 on the season and 7-4 in district. Good enough for a postseason spot lock. So next week against Johnson will no longer determine if the Rattlers in the playoffs. They have already secured their spot after Colson Giese walk-off RBI. Once again, he did it last year in our very first broadcast, and he does it again. Absolute clutch factor from Giese. How did you see that, Mason?
Riff. Talk about how good it was. Man, that was just spectacular right there, man. You saw that cut right through like a razor blade.
Absolutely, gone right over the pitcher's head. So with that, our final score, Rattlers 1, Cougars nothing. That'll do it for our broadcast. Thank you so much for listening. So much better if you're here in the stadium. But one last goodbye from me and Mason. Keep it here on the Rattler Up Network.